Oh wait, whoops, I forgot to mute myself. Oh man, this stream is gonna be a rough one. Because it turns out, if you buy the cheapest capture card that money can buy, the video quality is not great. It leaves something to be desired, I'd say. So it looks like I'm recording like a VCR or something. Like the HDMI to HDMI, I assume it's just because that you can just hardwire them together and it's fine. The HDMI to USB, which is what you're looking at, not great. I think I'm seeing why there are some that are more expensive. And also, I bought a USB-C hub. It does... One of the things that I wanted was one where you could plug your computer into it and then get power out of it, because my computer only has one USB-C for both power and for like USB-C stuff. And that doesn't get... It's not getting power. Either that, or it's like taking so much energy to like do the recording that it can't get charge from it. I'll see if unplugging it and plugging it back in did anything. No. So we might only have like 40 minutes of stream. Actually, that's going to be a... Oh wait, now it's saying 55 minutes. I don't get it. I'm going to keep an eye on that battery. I think it doesn't know what's happening. Okay, I see. We're getting charged, but it's so little that the current that is being drawn is like equivalent. Or can be almost equivalent. Yeah, my Linux has all sorts of crazy stuff on it. I'll have to show this setup someday, it's fucked. Yeah, I think if I want to do multi-stream, multi-PC streaming setup, I'm gonna need to have like a better capture card, it seems. But for now, this will be fine. Also, I couldn't get sound working, but thankfully I don't need sound from the capture because the game doesn't have sound. But okay, I'm just gonna work, and we'll see if any of this will be like usable. But okay. You and my daughter look so much alike. Where are you from? Oh, Valand. Yet you look Yakazi. Strange. I'm half Yakazi. Is it possible we're related? He nods. Yes, I think so. Which parent is Yakazi? My mother, Sharifa Mir. Her face scrunches, then makes a look of recognition. I think I remember her. She was my cousin, Sharifa, and then we need the grandfather's patronym, Mir. Oh yeah, also, I had to like level up my OBS audio abilities. So hopefully the audio actually sounds a bit louder now. Because I figured out you can just put gain and limiters and things on your stream, or on the audio sources. Yeah, it's very complicated. But okay, it was a long time ago. Oh wait, also, speaking of audio, I can make this audio lower. Yeah, she left the country almost 30 years ago. Even longer, or she left even longer before. 35, 40 years? Oh, she left here... Okay, let's say that needs to be a bit better. She hasn't been here for even longer. Hasn't been here in even longer. 40 years? 35 maybe? How is she? Dead. Oh. So you wanted to meet your family? How did you find us? I was asking around town and people mentioned this area. Oh, there's no more audio. Wait, wasn't I supposed to... Hang on. I did a little bit of work before the stream started, but then I was like trying to figure out some... Okay, whatever. Git status. Git stash. Whatever. Then we pull. Then we pop. What's our status now? I don't care. Let's look at what my to-do list says to do here. The main things that I needed were Guy, who is basically our mother lived in this town. So if we go leave here, this whole area. So in here is where the first person lives, or these people. And then we need to find her other cousin, who's in this area. Okay. So we have... before you leave, you should visit Guy. He and your mother were like brother and sister when she lived here. He lived... let's say he's also in town. He's... across the ridge. In the whatever it is. Wait, isn't this area... Oh yeah, this is a dry riverbed floodplain area. Across the ridge. So there's some vocabulary that the player will need to be able to intuit, like, this is the ridge that she means. So I may want to just have, like, Rivertown. And, like, Lagoon Town as separate places. Oh wait, no. It's not Rivertown, even. Oh. Also, I spent so much work getting the stream set up that now I need to use the bathroom. Sorry about that. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Yeah, this setup is so fucked up. Like, like also the reason that I only have these like Christmas ornament, or like this Christmas image, and then we go back to this Halloween image. That's because I have forgotten where the actual original stream preview thing was. Oh yeah, and I forgot, I also was supposed to have like an image there. Or like, you know, previews of the actual game. But yeah, all fucked up. Okay, I need to put these in consistent places because I want the player to actually be able to figure out where the hell anything is. So we're gonna need, you know what, I'll just say Lagoon Town. Wait, is this the right place? Yeah, let's put it in the world map proper. Because we have, oh, I was calling this Mosquito County. Lagoon Town. Oh, I was saying Lagoon Town was here. Well, that's not true. Mosquito County is nowhere now. So that's Lagoon Town. This will be Lagoon Town, Rivertown. And then this will be the, like, forests. I don't know what this should be called. I guess for now, just Lagoon Forest. So he's in, let's say he's in the center of town. He's in the center of town. The ridge. And that means that when we have other people directing us to here, these peacekeepers should do Rivertown instead. Oh wait, no. This is the wrong thing. Maybe, where's people? In Lagoon Town. Lagoon Town family, Rivertown. Is that what I'm gonna call this? Might as well. Okay, so that needs to be up here. Probably. Also, soon I should probably start redoing work on the 3D stuff in the game. Mostly just because that'd make for better streaming, and now I have more time to work on off-stream stuff. But okay. So who else says that? Aren't there other people who suggest this? I don't think there are. Lagoon Town family. Oh, there's one. Oh wait, no, there isn't. Okay, well there should be more people eventually. Okay, so what do I need then? I think that means now it's time to have Guy here. Let's say oct equals 0. If the man looks at you, looks away. Very simple thing. I should probably have had all of these. You know, I can just move all of these into, I don't know. I don't know what I want. Do I want to divide things by location, or do I want to divide things by quest? And which one do I do for which thing? It looks away, and let's have, you know, let's have this as our default for now. And we're gonna have note mum, where not stat guy, or state Get stat. Oh no, this should be in another life guy. That's his full proper name. Okay, so this is if you haven't heard that this guy might know your mother. Excuse, have you ever, or let's say, do you recognize the name Sharif Amir? Okay, so we need /patronym. There we are. Who are you? Say, he jolts at the name. Who are you? I'm her daughter. Or, I'm trying to find where she lives. Or, if we've, we have IAL guy, Lagoon Town guy. I've heard someone in town knows her. Heard she used to live here. And that's fine for now. Trying to figure out what exactly do I want here. I think I do know what I want, but I don't know if I can write it. General things. He's generally positive, but evasive on specifics. Because they actually had a pretty miserable relationship. Let's say that. Yeah, let's say that for now. Also, I need to move my stuff. I have a bad habit of, like, sitting off-center and then, like... Ah, well, whatever. I also need to keep track. I have so many, like, balls I need to juggle. I need to make sure my computer is charging. It's ever so slightly faster. I think... Well, I think what I've learned is to not buy USB hubs from Best Buy. Because this thing... it said it could deliver 60 watts of power. It's delivering about 7 watts to my computer. I don't even know how it, like, burns the rest of the electricity that's coming from the, like, actual, like, cable. I should have just bought a regular USB hub. Okay, I'm her daughter. Sharifa. Let's say actually he thinks, then jolts at the name. Let's say she left the country about, well, do I think people would actually know her name? I think I may need to give her a more distinct name, because originally her name was Sharifa Mir, because I wanted the whole gimmick to be like, you don't actually know who she is. Or you know, there's trouble finding out if this is the correct person, but I'm realizing I don't actually care. Like, that's not a very compelling story here, because otherwise it's very, like, hard to actually get information. Like, if she had a pseudonym, you're not gonna be able to find anything, because all you have is her name. Very curious to see how all of this footage will look once it's finally done, because I did see the test footage where it looks like it's being played through a VCR. But I'm also curious if it like degrades over time, because it does get quite hot, that USB capture card. But okay. So do we recognize the name Sharifa Mir? General things, now, I'll keep that for now. So I'm trying to find information about her. So what do I actually need for him to tell us right now? Like, for the purposes of this quest, I think all I need... Yeah, you know what? Just put a quick summary in here. To do. He, cousin. After the war, were killed. Let's say... So there's a lot of things that are basically duplicates. So... yeah. Sharifa and her family lived in the Black Basin before the war. When the Vaylors invaded, they shelled the city. Killing her parents and sister. How did I copy and paste that? Whatever. And then this stuff here. She, after... name Guy's family. Or she moved into home and they lived siblings. Overall he's and we don't really need this anymore. He doesn't have much to say. Well, maybe he does. What would he say, actually? I know. He went to school and she didn't. tribal tradition. Let's see. She worked the fields probably. Most, okay, this is a thing. And this is also one of the things that's in, from watching actual travel into, like, rural Afghanistan. There was a village that I saw where women worked the fields, and men weren't even allowed to go into the fields. Like, it was specifically, like, strictly a woman's place. And so I think that's an interesting avenue for this place. Let's do that. So, journal, note, Lagoon Town Fields. The fields in the town. There are fields in or past the forest. By the town. Or by rename Lagoon Town. They're only or let's say by women, as men are forbidden. So this would be Lagoon Forest? Yeah. And probably in another life. Admittedly, I do kind of spoil which details are relevant if I do that, but yeah. Let's just say that, actually. Okay. What else do we get from here? Let's say this as well. This is probably a good one. When Mum was in rename Boontown, she most likely didn't go to school. Let's say teen education. We might have more information about, like, did she do any schooling, like, after she left or before she arrived here? Let's see. Make sure all my stuff is working. Yeah, this setup very hokey. Admittedly, I've also been questioning if I should be streaming this part, because now I'm already getting into things where I'm not comfortable discussing my full plans for this quest. Because, you know, I mean, the quest literally opens up with stumbling into a dead woman's body, so you can imagine that, like, it can go to dark places. Let's see, this is, let's call this, what is it, foothill? I just realized, I don't know the word. I know the word, I've never actually learned what it means. Not Foothill College. What the hell is Foothill College? Okay, okay. It's what I thought. It's the base of the mountain. It's the foot of the hill, so to speak. That's not what this is. This is just highlands. Let's call it that. I mean, it's not even the highlands. I'll figure it out someday. Only worked on by 2 men, as men is forbidden from entering. She didn't go to school as it was only for men. Boys. And boys are forbidden from entering. Well, nah. I don't need to distinguish that. So is this... Okay. This gives me the tools that I need now. So let's put this guy in the place. Base NPC. Let's just have like a guy wandering around base in town. The guy. And eventually I'll even figure out like what he's gonna look like. But okay, this is gonna be rename guy. IAL guy. I have like 5 different guy dialogues. Okay. So let's have another note. Or so this will be like mom intro. And then let's have another one. Mom. Do you have anything more about my mother you wanted to share? What did you want to know? Was she like? When did she leave? Why did she leave? Actually, why did she leave? Where do you think she would have gone? I'm still tempted to make like an actual loop syntax, but this is good enough for now. Just like taking the line number and doing that. Because I just need like a unique identifier for it. Plus, I know why I want to do that, because I'm getting anxious about the writing here. But what I'll do is I'll power through this. So I'll just put like what I want here. Until you get further in the quest. Or further in another life. He's vague. Positive. Or she was fine. I admit. We only had... What's his proficiency with English? Alright, let's just say he's vague here. We didn't talk too much. she worked and I went to school. When did she leave here? So this would be... I think he'd be pretty clear about the timeline. I think 19 would have been... What was the timeline that I put? Let's see, that'd be in writing. Sharifa timeline 17. Okay. So note. So how does that line up with this thing? Okay. Journal notes. Let's say timeline guy, or like leave. Probably left. Or left rename town when she was about 17. Or 35 or so years ago. I think I was 19 and she would have been 17. Okay. Why did she leave? To do, again, vague until later. Because yeah, he doesn't like to... I suppose... How do I explain this? It's for later. It's revealed dramatically, basically. I don't know. He always liked to wander. What would this be? Let's say this is basically our thing. So where do you think she would have gone? He shrugs. I couldn't tell you, sorry. Thought you would know. Thought it would be you. Let's just say, in general, you don't like his vibe. So this is IL guy. Creep, maybe? There's something about rename. Say that. Okay, because now what we need is the murder. In fact, is she already dead? Yeah, she's already dead. I should probably have figured out a way of like making the tone work. I've been thinking of this idea where there's sort of like a cooldown on like if you see something disturbing or like you know, that could dramatically change the tone to a much darker tone, like the body, then it adds a stat that slowly ticks downward, and if it's above some threshold, like dialogue changes, to be like, okay, Jackie just recently saw something spooky, so she wouldn't be making like the jokes or this or that. Or there'd be like different dialogue to match the tone. But that's kind of a like advanced feature. In fact, I'll put that in here as like a thing that I want of like tone cooldown. So basically like mark events with a stat. The stat slowly drains in game time. Dialogue changes to conform to the tone. Let's add all this stuff. Guy exists. Oh wait, no. I think you would also have like, did she have any friends in the area? Anyone else she would know? Or family in the area? So then in town near the river, and so this will be note timeline, no, Lagoon Town family. Suggested I talk to rename Auntie about them. This is River Town. Yeah. And I guess medium. West. I should be putting that for most of these things. Like, when we talk to Guy, it would probably be like that. Because it's not really about our mom, it's about the medium quest. I'll figure this stuff out eventually. I'm also wiping my nose. Wait. Oh, okay. The noise floor is pretty low. Or pretty high, whatever it was. Noise gating. It looked like the microphone wasn't working. But okay. So I'm gonna say that is at least like the things that I need to happen and the information that I need conveyed for this phase 1. Oh wait. Were there other things that I needed? Do people in the area speak Valic? That's an important note, actually, that I should have. Save and exit. So let's have, like, a few of these people here. Notes? No. Lagoon Town people. So if talked equals 0, then states add stats Lagoon Town view or like Valic, and state get stats. All right, for this one we need Lagoon Town Valic greater than like 2. Let's just say greater than or equal to 2. Well, if we do that, then we really only need get stat Journal note. Lagoon Town fluent. Few people in the area seem to speak Valic. I might need to get an interpreter if I want to talk more. Let's say that. A few people in the area speak Valic. I may need to get an interpreter. Rural part. Or in... Let's just say that. Okay. Actually, do I need... I don't think I need this stay in town. So I don't think I need this. Well... So I led a peacekeeper to the dead woman. It seems like they're going to investigate from here. Seems they're investigating. It seems I'm not considered a suspect. Okay. Or let's say he didn't have any questions for me. Which I found odd. Okay. Let's see if we can talk to Guy. There's a note. Okay. All that cool stuff, and then we can use the note again. We can't use the note again. Oh, right, I see. Because I didn't actually, like, do the thing. Where is Guy again? Yeah, I didn't actually set this stat. Oh, wrong button. Okay. So now we can do this. Oh. Alright, it's not set stat, it's add stat. Okay. From the top. Also, I think how's the battery on my computer doing? It's going down faster than it's charging. How do I find a good USB-C hub? Well, no, I guess I don't really need... How many USB ports do I need? I actually only need 3. And this computer already has 2 USB slots, plus the USB-C. So I can use the USB-C for power, and then just use a plain old USB regular. And I could get that at, like, Target. But okay, I'll keep an eye on that. What was I gonna do? I was just gonna test, right? This might have to be another short stream. Just because of the fact that all my computer is about to blow up or die. Okay, so this still doesn't work. Why does it not work? Is it because this? Let's do that. So if we use a note now, nothing new. Wait, that's nonsense though. Hang on. State data. So we should have in another life / guy. With an apostrophe because I'm a silly Billy. Okay. Oh yeah. Do that, and then we can use a note again, and then we can ask all this stuff. Okay, I'm gonna say that's good enough for like the very, just at least laying the foundations for things here. So do we need, I think we do need this stuff then. Yeah, we need more conversations with Happy. Hang on, I'm gonna do what I should have did. Wait, how do I set this up? What is this here? This is the microphone. Now I have the microphone and the hard drive plugged directly into the computer, so I can't unplug those. I guess I can unplug the capture. Oh wait, but that's gonna make it so that I can't see the computer. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna call it here since I only have 19 minutes of battery left. So I will be back one of these days. Plus, I'd like to write some more of this dialogue off stream. But okay, this was a good test. Mission failed on multiple fronts. But it's a learning experience, and maybe now the computer won't blue screen anytime that I play the game. Actually, you know what? Let's end off with that. Let's end off with playing the game at a full 60 FPS without the computer crashing. You know, because it'll look like I'm recording it off of a fucking Nintendo 64. But hey, it won't. Oh wait, this was what I wanted. F6 is what I need. Oh yeah, I forgot to mute the audio on this computer, because you can't actually hear anything. Let's just do... And then teleport to Grab Hill. East. Oh wait, do we not have teleport anymore? Thank you. The big old world. And I'm testing a new streaming setup, so it's all fuzzy. But, you know, it looks retro. Yeah, let's see. I want to go... Oh, why does my teleport not work anymore? Hang on. I need to test this. So if we go to debug console. Oh, right, because it doesn't have the teleport function in here. Because that's now going to be in, like, player. So I got to put it in here. I forgot how to do it. Let's just set the no-clip speed. So movement 3D times 10. Let's just make the speed 10 times higher for now. That didn't work. State.data.speed. Let's go to state. Where's the player state? Is there no... Oh, right, because state data, or player state, there's two different things called player state. Isn't there like a player.reload state or something like this? I messed up so many different things. Okay, function reload. State. State equals state machine dot no. Oh, I see. I'm like going insane. Okay. So I think now what I can do is just player.reload state. I'm going crazy. Okay, var c equals state.current. Cuffed alternative. Oh, I see. And then state.set current c. This is actually just going to be s. Okay, try again. So if I did player, toggle, no clip. Okay, well now at least it's faster because I just had to reload the entire game, which would have been faster anyway. Oh well. Let's go somewhere that's actually like heavy on the computer and see what happens. Oh, I have 16 minutes of battery left on my capture PC. Okay, well, we're locked at 60 FPS, which is nice. Well, locked-ish. Oh. Until we, like, load another chunk. Then it's not locked. Okay, how do we... Here we go. So yeah, and we're capped at 60 FPS because of the capture card, but... So on my side it looks good, on your side it's looking like it's lagging. Presumably because it was the cheapest capture card money can buy, as I mentioned before. Yeah. The computer's also crumbling, or the capture PC. It's drawing about fucking 2 watts from the actual, like, power strip. Well, this does substantially improve my sanity from, like, the actual, like, rapidly starting and stopping the game side of things. It does not help so much from the, like, hassle with technology side of things, because now I have to hassle with 2 computers instead of 1. But hey, at least there's probably not going to be any blue screens of death while I'm recording. And if there are,